Hey y'all, so I work the night shift at KFC, and let me tell you, some crazy stuff goes down when the moon's up. Last night, it was just me and a couple of my co-workers, Sam and Maria. It was around midnight, and we were closing up shop, wiping down the greasy counters and stacking chairs. That's when she walked in. She was this petite girl, maybe in her early 20s, with long dark hair and this eerie smile that sent shivers down my spine. She ordered a bucket of chicken, nothing unusual, but there was something off about her, something that made my skin crawl. After we handed her the food, she lingered around the counter, just staring at us with those piercing eyes. Sam and Maria were busy cleaning, but I couldn't shake the feeling that something wasn't right. I mean, who hangs around KFC at midnight? Anyway, when she finally left, I couldn't shake the feeling that I had to follow her. Call it intuition or plain old curiosity, but I had to know where she was going. So I grabbed a kitchen knife just in case and slipped out the back door. I kept my distance, ducking behind cars and trash cans as she made her way through the empty streets. It was like something out of a horror movie, the way the streetlights flickered and cast long shadows on the pavement. She led me to this rundown apartment building on the outskirts of town, the kind of place you wouldn't want to be caught dead in. But she didn't hesitate, just walked right up to the front door like she owned the place. I watched from the shadows as she disappeared inside, and that's when I heard it, a blood-curdling scream that sent chills down my spine. Without thinking, I rushed inside, my heart pounding in my chest. The hallway was dark and musty, the air thick with the smell of decay. I followed the sound of the screams, my hand tightening around the knife until my knuckles turned white. And then I saw her, the girl from KFC, standing in the middle of the room, her eyes wild with madness. And that's when I saw it, the knife in her hand, dripping with blood. I don't know what came over me, but I lunged at her, knocking the knife from her grasp. We wrestled on the floor, rolling around in a frenzy of limbs and desperation. But she was stronger than she looked, and before I knew it, she had pinned me to the ground, the knife poised above my chest. I closed my eyes, waiting for the inevitable, but it never came. When I opened them again, she was gone, disappeared into the night like she was never there. I stumbled to my feet, my heart still racing in my chest as I made my way back to KFC, my mind reeling with the horrors I had witnessed. And that's why I'm telling this, to warn you all. Be careful who you trust, especially when the moon's up and the streets are empty. Because you never know what horrors lurk in the shadows, waiting to strike when you least expect it.